What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hey, my name is Andrea, aka La Reina. I'm just kidding, there's no AKAs, but welcome. If you're old, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a aphogee protein treatment on my hair, and I actually ordered this from Amazon because when I was doing research on my hair and finding out my hair porosity, it's very important when you have high porosity hair that you do protein treatments about every 6 weeks. You don't want to do them close together because then that can break off your hair even more. And I have high porosity, low density for a hair, so I just got not the worst of the worst. That's a bad way to put it, but really you don't see any of the hair influencers on YouTube that have low density, fine, high porosity hair. Everyone has these thick, luscious hair, and so it's been, needless to say, it's been a journey for me trying to piece together videos and put together a new hair routine for myself. So with that being said, I'm doing the 2-step protein treatment, which stops hair breakage, rebuilds hair structure for 6 weeks, and is ideal for processed or natural hair. I also purchased the balancing moisturizer, which infuses moisture, improves manageability, softness, and shine. And I also got the hydrating curl serum, which gives you lasting hydration and light control, but does not cause, I believe, stickiness. Yeah, non-crunchy hold. So I didn't need these two, but it was a buy one get two free sort of situation, so I figured why not use the product line together. So I do have all 3 of these, and you need to start out on freshly washed hair, so that is what I'm going to do by using my Jamaican black castor oil shampoo by Shea Moisture. So I will do that and be back. All right, my hair is shampooed. Okay, directions. It says apply aphogee treatment to thoroughly saturate hair and comb blend through with the wide tube comb for even distribution. But I've seen many reviews on this before I purchased it, and everyone said that their hair got stiff, and I don't know about you, but that's, if my hair is stiff, that's like combing it on dry hair, and I'm just not going to do it. So we're going to finger detangle and work through it quickly, and you know, do our best to evenly distribute it on our hair. It says gently cleanse hair with aphogee shampoo for damaged hair. Rinse thoroughly and towel blot dry, and then you apply it. Leave hair uncovered. Do not use a plastic cap. Alternatively, a hand dryer may be used, but hair should not be agitated while drying. So if you are using a hair dryer, you have to hold it, I'm guessing, far away from your hair. That way your hair isn't moving while it's actually drying your hair. And then I'm going to leave this on for 30 minutes because that's about how long I saw other people do it. So you do want to shake your product up just to make sure that, you know, nothing has settled to the bottom. You don't know how long these have been sitting on the shelf. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So previously I did the bentonite clay treatment mask, and I can definitely tell that my hair is holding moisture a lot better, because normally when I put the towel on my head like that, and even if it's just for 5 seconds, my hair is like bone dry, and it's still pretty damp. It's holding in moisture. I have curl definition for a change, even up top with my more chemically processed damaged hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and grab a few clips. I'm back. I just rinsed out the protein treatment, and it says to only rinse it out, not use a shampoo after. I've seen people use a shampoo, but I'm not really comfortable using it when it didn't say to use it, because in the next step you are going to use their balancing moisturizer, and this, it says to leave on for 2 minutes. So I'm assuming this is basically the shampoo, and I don't want to over shampoo my hair, because that's definitely not good to keep stripping your hair of all its natural oils. It says use on wet hair to maintain moisture, detangle, and improve manageability. Yeah, it says rinse it thoroughly and then style as usual after 2 minutes, after you rinse it out after 2 minutes. But I'm probably gonna leave mine on for like 5 or maybe 10 minutes. But I will say, look at my hair. It has way more definition in it now. Like my curls that were like limp and lifeless have so much definition now. Like, look at the ones in the front. Like, okay, I'm just like kind of sad I didn't find protein treatments to begin with, because I definitely would have started this when I wish I would have known about Olaplex, which is another kind of protein treatment, when I dyed my hair. So like the salon I went to said that they used Olaplex in my hair when they dyed my hair, which, I mean, they probably did, but I wish I would have known that you could purchase it yourself, because I definitely would have bought it and used it on my hair. Because after I got my hair done, it was a little bit over processed, and the front of my hair was like super relaxed. And don't get me wrong, my hair was already relaxed before. Let me show you actually. So it's thick like a conditioner, but my hair was already relaxed before, but definitely getting it done made it worse. So I wish I had known about that, because that would have helped me, you know, keep my hair, because I trimmed my hair at that haircut, or that dye job, and then I trimmed my hair again in July because my ends were like super dry. I'll plug a picture of the dye job I got so you guys can see it, but at the bottom of the picture you can see where my hair was like dry, and I thought it was because my hair had a lot of split ends, but in reality, no, actually, yeah, that was true. I did have a lot of split ends, but it was the fact that, you know, my hair was, you know, slightly over processed. I'm not sure what kind of developer the girl used, but it was just entirely too much on my hair. And back then I didn't know anything about deep conditioning twice a week. I didn't know anything about, you know, taking care of your hair. So my hair wasn't in the best state when I went in, and when I came out it was just dumb relaxed. But look at how my hair is curling up. I honestly wish I never dyed my hair. I wish I had just known so much. It just makes me kind of sad, because like growing up I didn't know a thing about my hair, like a thing. And then when I got pregnant, I was doing my son's hair, and his hair would be so dry. Like, if I want to, I'll insert a picture if I'm comfortable with it. I don't really want to put him on my channel just yet, but his hair would be so dry. Like, I never did anything to it, even though, you know, you do the normal, you use like a styling cream after they get out the bathtub, and, you know, use shampoo and conditioner. But his hair was so unmanageable. Like, I couldn't handle it, because every time I would go to do his hair, he would throw this big fit because it was so uncomfortable. And like, I was just so exhausted. Like, I didn't know what I could do to make detangling his hair and doing his hair any easier. So eventually that led me to wanting to do more self-care on myself. And once I figured out how to do my hair, then I was like, okay, once his hair goes back in, I'm not cutting it anymore. I know what to do now. I know we both need to do some deep conditioning masks and stuff to keep our hair hydrated. And my son has like 3B or 3C hair, so his hair isn't like mine, and it doesn't take much for his to, you know, keep moisture and everything. And I didn't know anything about no silk scarves, no satin scarves, no bonnets. I didn't know anything about the satin pillowcases, which I have all of those now for everyone in my house. Like, I didn't know anything about that. So now, before, his hair, when he would wake up, his hair would be like matted in the back, and just, it looked like all the, you know, moisture had been sucked out of his hair, but the rest of his hair would be fine. It'd be moisturized, it looked soft and everything. And I just could not figure out why his hair was looking like that. I just thought he had like a really bad dry patch in the back, and I was like, dang, you know, I don't know how to deal with that. But in reality, it was the cotton pillowcase, you know, sucking all the moisture out of his hair and making his hair tangled. So it's like, I don't know, I'm just happy I know what I know now, because now I can properly take care of my son's hair, and I can properly take care of my hair. And I'm 24 years old, so 24 years old, not know how to take care of your natural hair is pretty sad. But I guess I'm not the only one. I don't know. It just kind of baffles me. And I guess that's like the, you know, the era or the time I grew up in, where everyone wore weaves, or everyone, you know, I mean, I did wear box braids when I was younger, but mainly I wore weaves. So we would straighten our leave out. That's why mainly my hair right here is like a different texture than the hair back here, because we would perm. So I hated perms. Like, perms were just so icky to me. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. So whenever I would need to perm my hair for a leave out, for a pageant, I would just perm the top where I needed to leave it out. So I wouldn't have to deal with doing my entire head. And so that's why the top half, like I said, is relaxed. And I'm so happy I actually just stopped doing it, because I'm so glad my hair never got to the point where I had just straight pieces. Like, my hair was just straight up, straight like a bone. Like, my hair never got to that. Yes, the pattern changed and the pattern was relaxed, but I never damaged it so much to the point where the hair was straight. So I am grateful for that I had enough sense to, you know, stop those. But I really just wish I could go back in time and start my natural hair journey from the beginning. But, you know, you can't change time. You can't think about the past. You just got to keep moving forward when it comes to things like this, and just be happy and thankful that you know all that you know now. And I will say that I wanted to start my YouTube channel a while ago and do it on makeup, actually, because I literally have about 20 palettes sitting in front of me, makeup brushes, lipsticks, all of that. And I had a real passion for it, but I couldn't get the right equipment. I didn't know what I should film with. 2, I was kind of camera shy, because at the time I was really going through something. I was overweight, I wasn't happy with myself, just really going through a lot. And so when I started actually taking care of my hair, that's when I was able to, you know, document my journey, get my first diva cut, which was a bad idea, ladies. Highly suggest you go to someone who has curly hair and actually knows what they're doing, and it is not at all associated with diva cut specialist. But anyway, so yeah, getting my channel started has actually made me, like, force me to keep up with my deep conditioning, make sure I'm doing my self-care, make sure I'm putting out videos. And while no one may be watching my videos, it's more for me to be able to have an outlet, number 1, because it's the quarantine and we literally have nothing else to do. But 2, it just gives me, you know, a creative outlet to document my journey, so that when I look back next year, you know, 4 years from now, I can be like, wow, like, this is where I started, you know, high porosity hair, fine hair, and then low density, and now I just have like this big beautiful fro. Like, honestly, I can't wait for the day that I can come back on my channel and look at like my very first couple videos and be like, girl, what was you doing? Number one. And number 2, just be able to compare the pictures, because, you know, hair doesn't grow overnight, but I know if I'm consistent in what I'm doing, that my hair will flourish by the end of this. So, and my son's hair, and I mean, if he wants to cut it by the time, you know, he gets older, that's fine with me. I just wanted to be able to, you know, take care of his natural hair and say that, you know, I actually knew something about it. I wasn't just cutting his hair because I didn't know how to do it. Like, I just felt so bad, like, you know, being a black woman with curly hair and not knowing how to do either one of our hair. It was just like sad to me, because you know, it's a great way to bond with your child, being able to do their hair. And when my son was, you know, younger, when he was first born, I think he had like, I want to say 2C curly hair, almost 3A curly hair. So you could just use, you know, coconut oil. That's all I use in my hair, coconut oil and water, and that was fine. But when his hair started really getting curly, that's when I was like, holy crap, it's not retaining moisture, it's getting harder and harder to detangle. So I'm just happy now that I can actually do my son's hair. We can spend time together doing our hair, doing our little deep conditioning masks, and you know, it's just something that we can bond over. And ooh, look at my hair. I'm loving this stuff. But yeah, I love the fact that we can bond over it, and that me and both of my sons, because I do have twins, that we all have curly hair, and it's something that we can do together in a pastime. And eventually, if they want to start their own channel to share their experience with their curly hair, then they can do that, and they'll know how to do their hair, and they will be able to love themselves fully. And I just think, you know, self-esteem is so important, and I just want to be able to give them the best head start in life by actually knowing how to do my hair and then knowing how to do their hair. That way they don't ever feel bad because their hair is just wild and unmanageable, and they go to school and they're like, man, why can't my hair just look normal for a change? Like, no, son, curly hair is normal, curly hair is beautiful, and you have nothing to be ashamed of, period. So it's just really important to me. I'm gonna let this sit on my hair for, like I said, 5 to 10 minutes, probably 10 minutes, and then I'm going to wash it out and use the serum, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna style my hair. All right, I'm back after shampooing, well, not shampooing, but rinsing out the balancing moisturizer. I'm going to use the hydrating curl serum. I'm only gonna use a little bit of this because I really don't know what it's gonna do to my hair. But look at my hair. Does my hair feel stronger? Yes, it does. It has way more curl definition. Look, way more curl definition. My curls don't look tired, they don't look thirsty. I'm like scared to use this. All right, it's a little, no, it ain't a little bit oily. It's it's oily, so yeah, no, don't use a lot of this. You know, coat your hair, part it in 2 sections. Use about that much. Alright. Just kind of rake it through. Make sure you get your edges and the nape of your neck. Because at least for me, I typically forget those. I don't forget them, but like I was just really bad with making sure my edges were moisturized, but they definitely are coming around and getting more moisturized. So I'm gonna repeat that on this side of my head, and then I am going to do my French braids, loose term, because I sincerely don't know how to braid nor French braid. I just taught myself how to do something that looks like a French braid, and they go straight back. So whatever they turn out to be is what they will be. The bottle said that this was supposed to lock in moisture, lock and seal in moisture, which it did. Look at that. So to style my hair, I'm using the Melanin Multi-Use Softening Leave-In Conditioner. I'm also going to use the Twist Elongating Style Cream. You could probably just do one or the other, but I like to really make sure my hair is moisturized, just because I'm trying not to over moisturize my hair, but I've just had so many problems with dry hair. Like, I'm trying to stay away from it. I just did a protein treatment, so I feel like a little bit of extra moisture isn't gonna kill anybody. So to control my edges, I'm using the curl paste. There we go. I love this stuff. Alright, I had to change my battery, so if it looks different, that's why. I'm gonna go ahead and loosely part it down the middle. I mean, guess I can use this little rat tail from this if I really cared, which I typically don't. Your girl just parts it back. But there, straight lines. There you have it. Okay. So alright, let's get started with this. I'm just going to speed it up for you guys. It's not really meant to be a tutorial, just kind of something for me to do to entertain you guys, and you can watch me fail to do this French braid, and then, you know, feel free to binge watch any of my other videos. I'm sure they're entertaining as well, but we'll go ahead and get started. Alright y'all, so this is really pretty much all I'm doing with my hair. It's just 2 braids back. That's about it. I'm gonna add some of these gold clips from the beauty store into my hair, just randomly. Honestly, I don't even know where to put them. It's not like I'm going anywhere anyway, but you know, it's nice to have little hair jewelry. And I'm gonna add them on the ends just because it'll give my hair some cuteness. I'm gonna do that on both sides. Are you supposed to do that? I don't know. I've never worn hair jewelry, so this is about as good as it gets for me. Alright. Alright. Now I'm looking all crooked and stuff. So I did put my hair in these braids because I have a very special video coming for you guys. I'm so bored that I decided to invest in a little project that I hope you guys will enjoy. It is a protective style, and when the products come in, I will film the video and get it out to you guys as soon as possible. So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hearing me ramble, just hanging out with me and keeping me entertained during this quarantine. I hope my video was entertaining for you. I hope it let you into some insight into my life, you know what's going on with me. And if you like this video, if you like connecting with me, please go follow me on Instagram at Andrea Lee. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.